Welcome back to the Jungle Room. I am currently playing on my MacBook with my phone headphones in my bed. I'm in the process of moving around and my desktop's wireless adapter isn't working, so my desktop is practically useless until I move into my new place in at the end of August. So I'm home at my parents' house just using my MacBook and my phone for everything. So I'll be editing this on iMovie, and I don't really know how to use iMovie. I don't have Sony Vegas on this MacBook, so I don't know what to tell you, but let's start. I'm super, super, super excited for this official demo. I said it in the last video that that was the official demo, but that was the gag demo, which was my mistake. But I can't wait to play. Let's start because I always talk so much, and it's not cute because I don't even have any subscribers. So who's really watching? But all right, a strong, deep voice calls for you. What name does it call? We're gonna use the same name that I chose in the last demo. And please excuse me. I tried testing the audio with my phone headphones, so I have it close to my mouth right now. If there are any issues, I will definitely be fixing them in the next video. I'm only gonna be at my parents' house for like, no one even cares, okay? Keep going, girl. That's right, it calls for Maxine. I didn't outright say this in the gag demo, but the character is genderless, so I definitely think that makes this character identifiable to anybody. I'm talking too much. I'm glad we have sound effects now. It's dark and warm. You feel yourself listlessly float along an unseen current. Maxine, a name calls. You hear a voice calling out to you, deep and commanding. A shiver runs through your spine. Is that what it is? Have you always had it? The voice calls again. Maxine, from my blood you are born. Let the life which flows through me be given to you. Let the beautiful red take form and become solid. Let it birth a servant who will carry out my will. I call you forth once more, Maxine. You feel your body rush towards the surface with such force that you gasp, and for the first time the sweet, piercing air hits your throat. Everything about you is so heavy and clumsy. Like a dying fish, you gasp and flail. The once calm current is abandoned, and you are thrust into what can only be certain madness. It's awful. Who would dare pull you from that comforting darkness? You open your eyes. In the gag demo, I was scared 3 to 4 times by the music, so I'm going to turn down the volume. Oh, we have a new portrait of the blood god. Very excellent drawing. He looks very somehow. It's a good drawing. Anyway, hot damn. A man stands before you. He's probably the hottest guy you've ever seen. Excuse me, sweetheart. No, he is not. I mean, he's the only guy you've ever seen, but you're still sure he's the hottest, right? He stands in a pool of red liquid, blood. Yes, that's right, it's blood. He stands up to his thighs in the deep red. His 6 eyes stare down at you. Suddenly you are quite aware of how insignificant you are. How small you are in comparison to this confident and commanding man. Yeah, I would feel pretty insignificant in front of someone with 6 eyes because I have 2 eyes that barely work. Like, I really don't have the best eyesight at all. And gosh, I would be a little bit scared. I thought I was open minded. I would be scared. At first, I'd be scared, but you get used to everything eventually. Most things. Slowly you bow before him, for that is what his fierceness demands. A smile spreads across his face, blood oozing out of the corners of his mouth. Sweetheart, baby, no, have some manners. I guess I didn't expect my emissary to be so, what's the word? Underwhelming. But I suppose you shall have to do. Not everyone can be like Scath/Skaith. After all, he smiles again. Oh, what a lovely smile. No, that's shady. Like, character, I need you to be aware of what's going on. Your heart beats just a bit faster. What a strange sensation. The man walks up to you. That's so cute, by the way, because we were just born like 30 seconds ago. So it's very interesting to have things that seem normal to you described to someone for the first time. The man walks up to you, his movements so fluid and controlled that the blood barely ripples. That's weird. His fine robes drag through the viscous fluid, staining the white a brilliant red. I am your lord and master, your end and your beginning. I am the blood god. We have theme music now. The blood god sounds nifty. You raise your head a little more, trying to get a better glimpse at his bare chest. Sweetheart. I've said sweetheart like, what, 8 times now? Roar reminds me of my scene days. Listen closely, my servant. I have a task for you. He has a grim look on his face, with all 6 eyes fixated on you. The weight of it is enormous. You lower your head once more. I need you to find 3 of my former servants. These traitors fled to another realm, defying my orders and refusing to bring me blood sacrifices. Go, find them and bring back their blood. This is the task I bequeath to you, Maxine. Okay, that seems pretty simple, except for a lot of things. But whatever you say, Blood God, that is how I feel at work. Best clarify a few things. By bring back their blood, you mean a smile spreads across the Blood God's face. It would maybe be angelic if it wasn't for the sheer malice in his voice. Kill them. If you are able to end their lives, they will turn back into blood and return to me. They've been separated from me for far too long. He frowns, observing the blood around his thighs. My powers have dwindled. I put too much of myself into them, but live and learn. I'm correcting the mistake now. You, on the other hand, he walks forward, runs his fingers carefully across your cheek, leaving a thin trail of blood. Toki doki, I sound like a freaking weebo. Weeaboo? I sound even worse now because I mispronounced weeaboo, like weebo. Girl, come on. Isn't that Japanese onomatopoeia? I'm like patting my chest because it's like when the heart is beating, a heartbeat. Yeah, look at me, I'm so dumb. I think I learned that from like Oron Host Club in like what, 6th grade? Who knows? You are the perfect creation. Whoa, I just kind of exposed myself as a weeaboo. Yikes. You are the perfect creation, strong enough certainly to bring them down, but your mind. The blood god gives your forehead an affectionate flick, laughing softly as he watches the confusion on your face. Your mind is not so complicated. You are loyal to me and me alone, the perfect servant. You should feel honored. It took a great deal of time, effort, and love to put you together, my dear Maxine. It feels a little like he's making fun of you, but then again, you were literally born 3 minutes ago. Maybe this is normal. I like that because a lot of times when a character is born or awoken by their master, they're like this genius that knows everything. It definitely makes everything relatable and more just realistic to have been born 3 minutes ago and not know that much. You try to ponder the idea more, but your thoughts slip through your fingers like the red liquid you stand in. Ah, it matters not. This is your master after all. Who are you to betray him? Who are you? Maxine? The authority in his voice pulls you from your thoughts. You focus on him once more. Do you understand your task? Will you carry out my bidding and bring back the blood of those who have forsaken me? For the sake of this video, we're going to say no, I cannot. The blood that has been languidly swirling around you suddenly stills. Oh, look at that. Look at that. A shadow has darkened the beautiful face of the blood god, yet still you see a glint of red anger from one of his eyes. Crap. Before you can utter a word of apology or explanation, he is upon you. Eyes flashing, mouth pulled into what can only be described as ugly, fright, arousing grin. He thrust his hand into your chest. No, I'm like not laughing because of that. You inhale sharply, feeling his palm rest against your newly formed heart. No. Seems I made a mistake somewhere along the line. Oh well, these things happen. No hard feelings, right? I just have to make you again and again, no, and again, until I have the proper level of loyalty instilled in you. Now please be patient as I take you apart. I promise it won't hurt a bit. That is so rude and so disrespectful, and it's kind of putting me in a bad mood. Like, if you want to kill somebody, kill somebody. Don't make them suffer. Like, don't actually kill somebody. Seriously, don't, because it ruins lives, but Why did I just have that moral conversation with my 0 subscribers? You feel his hands tighten. What a beeping liar. This hurts like a beep. I know you guys can read it, but on the off, very off chance that a kid is watching my channel, I don't know. I just feel like I should censor it out. You can't even find the strength to fight against him. After a few agonizing minutes, something inside of you burst. Oh gosh, poor character. Your heart. I say poor character because it's very, I don't know, I just feel like I'm able to disassociate myself from the character. It feels like I'm reading someone else's story. And I'm so sorry if that just made a bunch of static. I just moved my laptop around. I don't even remember what I was saying, but yes, that was probably it. But there's no time to concern yourself with which organ he destroyed. Aw. You already feel your essence grow weaker and your form lose shape. Vision blurry, you sink back into the blood. The last thing you see is the blood god looking a little puzzled, but mostly disappointed. Premature ending. I'm breathing hard, sorry. That was really sad. Here we have the credits. Okay, the writer. I wanted to see who wrote this. Crimson Chains. Oh my gosh. I should say that the only reason I'm making this demo this evening is because I checked my comments and one of the devs commented on my gag demo video. And I'm like, oh my gosh, someone famous is talking to my channel, like me, like with my 0 subscribers. Like, it just felt really good. I didn't do it, like, I didn't make the video so the dev would like reach out to me or anything. I didn't have any motives besides sharing the demo and hoping to get them some support because they have a Kickstarter and I didn't have any money at the time, so I couldn't donate. So I'm like, I guess the best thing I can do is even having the tiny channel that I have, maybe somebody will see it and just to bring awareness to it. I think I'm gonna end it here and then because it was long to do this premature ending. So I'm still not very good at ending my videos, but thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end because Lord knows I love to talk. Thanks for watching. This is awkward.